Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Had a ton of stuff to do. You always think, I can just get a bit more in, and no, it doesn't work that way. Hope everyone's had a good day. It's been very, very hot here today. We're going through a bit of a heat wave. Because I've got the air conditioning on in the apartment, I can't see outside my glass doors. It's steamed up so much, well, frosted up on the inside anyway, but it's a bit steamy outside. So, yeah, I don't really want to go out into the middle of a sauna right now. So, hope everyone is happy, and I left it a bit later tonight because I had to get some stuff done and check on some things. We've got some exciting stuff happening right now. Had some good calls and some good chats with people and things like that, so we're starting to get everything done right, sort of thing, so it's going to make things easier anyway. So we'll go through that very, very soon. Hello everyone. Hi. Hey Arla. All that. I can tell Arla every time. I just know her pick so well, so I know she's there. Even with my bad eyesight. So yeah, it's good to see you all again. I hope you're still excited and happy. First thing we'll talk about is I was talking with Amber and Katie Vincent, and we're talking about the support desk. We've got the people, Elaine and Amber and Vanessa, who are going to be doing it. Tom finally was able to get into the admin section, so he can make those videos, training videos for them, so they can get started on that soon and be trained. That'll leave me a ton more time, and I'll tell you why my time is better spent elsewhere and not doing data entry and things like that. I still haven't converted all the accounts over, the prepaid accounts over yet to the winners, but that's getting done. But I had more serious stuff to take care of because those ones are already done. So sorry, I know it's been a while and everything like that, but don't worry, they're not going anywhere. And if they did cycle, you'd still get the money. I'd pay you myself. So no one's going to miss out. And I'm sorry because I know you're trying to get yourselves organised. So my fault. But I think I've dealt with about 600 issues in the last 3 or 4 days. So. And they're things that have to be done immediately for people to be able to upgrade in the first place. So yeah, getting on top of those. There's always every time you think you've knocked over a batch, another batch comes in, and we're getting. Katie and Amber were talking, and Katie had the idea of revamping some of the emails you receive. I know some of them are a bit wrong. When they send you out the confirmation email that you've registered and everything like that, it tells you to use your email and your password. We're going to change that to username, so whatever your username is will be there instead of the email, because I think a lot of obviously new people, even though it says username, you're just going by what you're seeing on your email. So we'll get that fixed up, and also the going from level 1 to level 2, we're going to fix up, because you don't actually make profit from level 1 to level 2. The emails were made before I even launched the system, and then we had to make those tweaks to the system before we launched, because coin payments had a minimum payout, and I didn't want to make it more expensive. I think I've said that before. So we're going to fix up that email as well, so people aren't getting confused. Evan brought it up at the Perth seminar as well, sort of thing. So we're going to get that all fixed up as well, and the girls are going to be going mad with the in the support area soon, I hope, the next few days. And Katie come up with something she wants to see if Jamie can code into it. Into the support area, so when people go there to do a support ticket, it'll have those frequently asked question type things. So you're having trouble logging in, it'll send them to the right area, and may even answer their questions before they have to write a support ticket. So it saves them time, it saves us time, and it just makes it more user friendly. So we'll see if we can get that coded in quickly enough too. That'll make life easier on the girls. So yep, so that's that. And I'm trying to remember everything in my head. Tom's working on another promotional thing. He gave me a sneak peek, and I'll let him announce that, what he's doing with that. He wants to have that competition with me on Friday. I don't know if we'll be able to do it on the actual Friday alone, because some things have been happening, which have been good things been happening, which makes it a bit hard to do it on that day. But I had a good talk today, a Zoom call with Chuck Shattuck. You probably see him poking in here, and he puts his Zoom link in there. admins, if you see Chuck putting in Zoom links, it's okay, it's fine. he got kicked out, poor bugger, because one of the admins thought doesn't know him yet, and thought he'd was spamming the room, and he wasn't, so she didn't know. So that all got fixed up, and Chuck laughed about it, as Chuck will, because Chuck's a good bloke. What Chuck wants to do with his Zoom, because he's been doing Zoom for a long time, and he's very, very good at it. I was doing a call with him today, and he records parts of it, with your permission and things like that, and then he'll chuck it all together and edit it nicely and everything. So if any of you want to do like a video testimonial, you just jump on, tell Chuck, he'll give you a link, and you jump on with him. And he's a friendly bugger. He's not scary looking like me. He's a friendly bugger, and you can get on there and you can do a video testimonial, and he'll record it and edit it all up and everything like that, and then he'll put a compilation together, and we can put it up on YouTube and things like that. So, like, the written ones are great. They're fantastic. They're pure poetry. But video ones are always good too. Now, if we can put them up on our YouTube and maybe even put them on the website as well, for people to see video testimonials, that way they know it's not a bot making the testimonials, because that can be done too. And I just want total transparency and trustworthiness of this site. So I figure if anyone who wants to do that, talk to Chuck, and if Chuck's on, I'm not sure if Chuck's on or not, but he'll put a Zoom link in there, or just friend Chuck and have a chat to him first. It doesn't have to be a long testimonial, but it can be about, your cycling, how you feel about the program, things like that. With your posts and your testimonials, you don't have to read it. Just do what I do. Just speak from the heart. I couldn't run a script. I've told you that before. I can't read from a script. I'd never make TV for that reason alone. Just speak from the heart. Doesn't have to be fantastic, but I think it's another good way of spreading it around, because that we can spread onto things like Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, of course, and on our main site, Facebook, that sort of thing, and just lends more credibility to the site, and because it's all truth as well. So, but had a good talk with him and a couple of people, Nate and Father Dave, pardon me. Had a good chat with them, and so they got to know me. People like to know who the founder of a business is. There's so often you don't know who the founder is. You can see a name, but if you don't see the person behind the name, you sort of worry these days, because there's so many programs coming out. I saw a program advertised today, and I was just reading through the advertisement itself going, that's not going to work, because of the way they're doing it. I thought, that's not going to work. I'm not going to say what it is, but I thought, no, that's probably not going to work. I don't know for sure, but there's a lot of programs that come out. We get hundreds that come out every year, and after a while you get to know what could work and what probably won't work, but just the way it's set up. It's not always the owner's fault. It's not the owner's trying to do something shonky. It's just not set up right. And the one I was looking at today, I think it was a matrix system as well. And no, I don't think it'll work for several reasons. But I'm not here to talk about other programs. I was just in passing saw that, and I go, no, they haven't got it right. They're making the same mistakes that a lot of people make, so I just hope no one gets damaged in those sort of things. But I had a good chat with Chuck today. That was really, really, really good, and that way it actually gave me an idea. That, and another thing, another person came to me today to set up a Zoom call with people on Saturday night, my time, to have a talk to some major recruiters, major MLM people, network marketers, and that they deal a lot in crypto and things like that. And it'd be great to get them on board. Once I show them what we've got, I think they'll make the smart decision and join us, and bring people in to share it with all of us. And I'm thinking I was going to organise Zoom calls, and I had poor Amber trying to work out the best times and the best days for each of these countries. But I find a lot of people are coming to me saying, oh, look, I've got a bunch of people together, or I'm getting a bunch of people together tomorrow, 3 o'clock your time in the afternoon. Is that okay if you can jump on our Zoom call? And and that's perfect for me. We've got the prospect call on the main site. I don't think I could say much different there until I've done some of the things I want to bring in. there's no real need to do constant set ones. But if you're a leader or you know a group of people in a certain area, you want to invite all your mates around on a Saturday night barbecue, and you want to do a quick Zoom call with me so they can see I'm real and see what the program's all about, I'm quite happy to jump on 20 10-minute Zoom calls a day, if you know what I mean. And that way it's not so much you have to be ready for me, but I can be ready for you. It's probably easier for me to be ready for a bunch of you guys than me set a time and have you guys trying to rearrange all your lives, trying to be ready for that call. But if you guys are all ready and you just got to call to contact one person, being me, and you know me, I'm up a lot anyway, so I don't mind jumping on a Zoom call and having a chat when I can. So if we can set things up like that, the one for Saturday night, they said, Saturday night, all right, that gives me a ton of time to make sure I've got cleared my calendar, so to speak, my great social calendar that I don't have. So I'm ready for that call. Now, if someone contacts me tomorrow saying, in about half an hour, I've got a group of guys coming over, can you make a call? Probably can. I can do it at a drop of a hat. Zoom call doesn't take long with people. They just want to see that the owner's real, and they'll ask a few questions, and I tell them a bit about it. It doesn't take that long. So that might be better. You can comment below if you think that's going to be a decent idea, or whether you really want set ones. I mean, you can do them every week, but I do lives every night here on what's happening and things like that. The prospect calls won't be much different from my first prospect call until I make the surprises come in, and then I'll have to definitely make a new one because there'll be so much more to tell. But instead of me trying to get all you guys to be organised, it's just you guys be organised when you're ready, and then just call me. It's just going to be a lot easier, I think, for everyone. If you agree, comment below, please, likes, hearts, things like that. Let me know if I'm on the right track. I could be completely wrong. I'm just trying to make things easier for you, because it's more like I'm at your beck and call more than me trying to drag you all along to a call if you can't make it for certain reasons. If I do it on a Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doesn't suit people on the West Coast or Central America, say, or you want to spend time with your family, or it could be a bad time for any reason whatsoever. So if I'm going to hop on a Zoom call, I'd like to know that it's the people there ready and wanting me on there than me hoping people turn up. And that way, instead of trying to do one big one, I can do several smaller ones, but probably do a lot more good that way. You know me, I don't have a problem talking, so I can jump on 10 calls a day and it doesn't faze me. And once the support team's up and running and taking away a lot of this data entry stuff, I'll have plenty of time to do what I do best, which is look after the system itself in terms of the inner workings, and also talk to people and bring them in and show them why my passion is so strong for this, why I love it so much. A lot of people have told me, you're always very excited, and I am. I'm always very excited about this because it works. Yeah, got Jamie working away on the little glitch problem. Well, it's not a little glitch problem. It's not massive, but it's a pain in the backside because he's got to go through every account, poor bugger, and do his own work as well. So, but I know if anyone can find it and fix it, Jamie can. So. There's other things I need to do. I'm going to be keeping him very busy over the next couple of weeks, trying to implement some of these surprises for you that you'll love. But that's what he gets for being so gifted, hey? Yeah, you should just stay dumb like me. But no, he's a clever boy, so, and he's offered his services. Silly man. He'll learn. So that's all that's happening there. I can't wait to get this support crew up. I really am. It sort of frazzles me a bit doing all these bits, knowing that I have to do these accounts for you guys, and you've been waiting so patiently, yeah, for the most part. But there's people I want to talk to. There's great recruiters and big leaders that I know I can talk to. I just don't have the time to really talk to them right now because I'm so busy. And that's really what you want me doing, though. You want me helping to bring in the people and everything like that. Which brings me to the juicing room and things like that. Make sure you're in the juicing room if you want to help out that 5-10 minutes a day. It's just easier in there. If you don't know where that is, I'm sure one of Elaine or someone can put up the link for the juicing room in the comments. Just go there and see. And when you've got time, even if it's 5 minutes, click on, even if it's one ad, one comment, it works. But this week, what we're going to be doing, though, because we want to improve all our social medias. We're doing Facebook really, really well. We're bringing people in by the bucket load through Facebook. Our advertising is everywhere. Everyone is starting to hear of us, and it's, well, not just starting to. They are hearing of us everywhere. A lot of people comment when they want to come into our group page. Oh, I saw it on Facebook. Advertising in Facebook. A Google search, bang. We're coming up in Google searches now. So they're coming here and they're coming to the Facebook group, which is great to see what we're all about. And this is what we're all about. You've got this crazy guy here over in Australia who's trying to heal the world one step at a time. And now he's got a great bunch of people who are trying to help him do the exact same thing. And guess what? Together we can. So, get into that juicing room. But this week I want to really focus on Instagram. Now, I talked to Terry Phillips, and she's going to get posts together. And I said any posts that are in the group page in terms of people making posts showing their account and things like that, she should be able to use on Instagram without a problem. The more posts we have on there and the more people we have going to Instagram, commenting and sharing and liking as we do, and the more following, going to make a big difference on Instagram. I'll work out a shout out this week with someone who's got a lot of followers. So they put our link up on their page, so people click that link and go to us. It works out pretty well, actually, if you get the right niche of people. But I want everyone to, as I said, if you've got a mobile phone, you can make an Instagram account. I don't say you have to use your Instagram account a lot, but become a follower on Bitcoin Ascension, because people look at how many followers are following a business or a person. I don't use Instagram all that much myself, and I've got, I think, 400 and something followers, and don't even use it very often. So I'd like to think with Bitcoin Ascension, because we are using it and we are doing something, I'd like to see a lot more followers on there than I've got, with me. I find that really funny. I might make some posts on my Instagram as well, since I have got so many followers, see if I can redirect them as well. And I'll work on my Instagram this week with pictures. I might go to Terry and say, can I steal some of yours, please, please, please? And she'll go, I don't know, but she'll let me. She's pretty cool that way. But so she's going to put up a lot of posts showing people cycling and the numbers and statistics and things like that, and fun posts in Instagram. She's going to be working very, very hard this week for me. And and obviously she'll do Twitter, but I want everyone to try and focus on making an Instagram account. If you don't know how, we have got on our YouTube how to make an Instagram account on the Bitcoin Ascension YouTube. And also you've got people like Juliet, the lovely Juliet, who will message every single one of you, if you like, with ways on how to make an Instagram account and how to follow and things like that too. I know what Juliet's like, and she's always there ready to help people. And I reckon we try and make a big push on Instagram this week. That way we'll cover that social media. We're doing pretty well on YouTube. I want to get more followers on YouTube, but more subscribers. But things like my prospect call and something like that, I think it's over $2,000 now, have seen it. And it's not just us, it's people from everywhere. And but let's hit the Instagram and let's get that up and running. And next week we'll do a bit of focus on Twitter as well, because that's still a very well used social media platform. And I think if we make the right posts on there, and now you can add pictures on Twitter as well, that'll be great. But this week, Instagram, guys, get that in your head. Instagram this week, all the juices. Go hit. Make sure you hit Instagram and things like that. But all the new people coming in, get over on Instagram and get into the juicing page. I think when you introduce someone, actually that's another thing Chuck did. He put something together. I've got to look at it on a OneDrive on, now that I've joined Bitcoin Ascension, what do I do? And he's made something, which is really, really good. I've got to have a good look at it. Haven't had time yet, but and we'll see if we have to put some more stuff in there or rearrange something in terms of step by step. But it was very good of him. Thank you very, very much, Chuck, again. Great member, great attitude. He's got the same attitude I have with Bitcoin Ascension and wanting to help people. He's a fabulous bloke. Really get to know him. He's one of the friendliest guys you'll ever meet. He's a brilliant bloke. I can't say enough about him, because he's doing this all off his own bat. He's not expecting anything for it. He's just doing it to help, and that's what we're all about, isn't it? So so we're going to do on Instagram. really hard this week, and I want to get that following up as high as we can get it. So if you get a message from Juliet saying go like here, just click the link. I'm sure she'll do a link or something in your chat. Sorry if you think it's a spam, but it's not. She won't, only if you're members and things like that, which I think she'll message you. But anyone in this group page should be following us anyway. Although I don't know what you're doing on the group page. Even if you're even just thinking about it and want to see it succeed, see if it's going to last, give us a hand to do that. So, you got nothing else to do at the time, just jump on Instagram and just hit follow. I think by now, anyone in this group page who isn't sure about Bitcoin Ascension, you're not really paying attention. It's obviously working, and it's obviously good, and it's obviously for the right reasons. Sitting on the fence, I don't think is an option anymore. Either you're in or you're out. I can understand the people still trying to afford to get in. I know what it's like to, know everything about the program, but still don't have enough money to get in. I can understand that. So I'm not going to be kicking people out or anything, but the people sitting on the fence who don't know whether it's going to work or not, well, if you don't know by now, you're not asking the right questions or you're not reading the posts. So it's already working. People are already making money. Some people quite a bit of money, and they're having fun, and the excitement's in here all the time. And we're not just in Facebook either. I don't have just a Facebook page. We've got WhatsApp as well. Elaine and Juliet work very hard in the WhatsApp groups. The Africans, Mitt and Nicanor and Solange, and probably Phyllis. I'm not sure if she's in the WhatsApp, but they've got quite a big following in the WhatsApp group, and all the updates go in there as well. So we're not just here on Facebook. We're everywhere, which is great, and that's why I really want to get. We cover all social medias and get it going really, really well. Sky's the limit, guys. This is what we want, isn't it? We want 1 million people by the end of the year. That's how we do it. That's exact. People can't join us if they don't know we're here. So we've got to make sure we're here. It's sort of like the old story with the guy with the corner hamburger stand. He's got the best hamburger in the world, but no marketing. And McDonald's, who have, well, compared to his burger, say an average burger, but they sell 1 million times more because they've got the right marketing. And that's what it's all about. It doesn't mean you've got the best burger. You just got the best marketing. And so if everyone knows you're there, that's where they go. That's what we want to make Bitcoin Ascension. We want to make it a McDonald's in the sense that everyone knows, about Bitcoin Ascension like they do McDonald's. That's what we really want, and we can do it. McDonald's didn't start off, with a million shops and everyone knowing their name. They had to start from the ground up like everyone else did, and that's what we're doing. And I think because we've got so many people working with us, we can do it quite easily. We'll hit all the social medias and off we go. You've got to admit the promotions we do, the competitions we could do are fun. We've got the Valentine's Day competition still running. I draw that on the 14th, so if you haven't done that yet and you're going to, get in there before the 14th hits, because I'll be calling out a couple of winners who will win some money. So, that'll be great. So if you've got to make one, even if you're going to make one for yourself, put it in your partner's name. It can still be all your stuff, just have their name instead of yours, that's all. It's the only difference. The rest can all be all your email, can be your Bitcoin address, whatever username you want to use, but it can be in your partner's name or your girlfriend's or your boyfriend's name, or your dog's name. It still counts. And then make that comment on my post. If someone can find that post and bump it up, it'll be good too. That way it keeps it. I wish I could have a number of pinned posts. It'd make it easier, but it doesn't. So the Valentine's Day competition closes in a couple of days, obviously. We want to make sure that we have a lot of people to pick from, and so you've got a chance of winning. So definitely comment on that. It's getting longer and longer, the list, which is great. So I'm glad. I love doing these promotions because it's fun. It's just a lot of fun, and people are winning. That's the good thing. People are winning. We've given away thousands of dollars over the last couple of months in prizes, and also let's see, 10, 20, 30, we've probably given away about 100 accounts to people all up since we started, and it's only been 70 odd days. That's not bad going. I don't know how many programs actually do that, so I've never been in one, and I've been in hundreds, and I've never been in one that does this sort of thing. So I'm really happy that this is working and people are loving it, because I love doing it. I'm not doing it to get you all in. I'm doing it because it's fun, you know. This is something I always wished I'd got into, where they do things like that, because you can really get into it. Oh, they're doing another promotion, brilliant. Let's take part. I can't take part in any of this, which really sucks because I've always wanted to do things like that. I never have, you know. But that's, you know, but get into the Valentine's Day one if you can. Don't sell your house to do it. Just if you can get in, and yeah, if you're just going to buy yourself another one, just put it in your spouse's name, and as far as I'm concerned, that's an entry, okay? But you've got to comment on the thing so I can count the comments and go through the random number generator and pick a couple of winners. If we get a real ton of comments coming in with people making, I'll extend it to more than 2 winners. So it just depends what we're doing. If I see that you're enjoying it, having fun, I have more fun, then I want to give more away. That's just the way I am. If I see everyone's really getting into it, of course I want to give more away. You know, your excitement becomes my excitement, and bang, off we go. What else was I going to talk about? I always forget. I know, shocking. Oh, that's right. I was going to talk about, like yesterday I talked about my single link, and why I did the single link, and so people could understand why we use a central link and not a referral link. And I think I covered that pretty well for people to understand. Today, from talking with people and things like that, it came into my head. I want to talk about the Bitcoin Ascension ripple, and that's not the coin. I'm talking about the ripples we make because of what we're doing with Bitcoin Ascension. And this will be my last little preach before the end of the live. So bear with me. What I want you to understand, you're working in Bitcoin Ascension, and you're going to make money. Obviously, Bitcoin that you're using for your dreams, which is fantastic. But have you really thought what your dreams ripple out to? It's like dropping that pebble in the pond and you see the ripples. And do you really understand what that's doing? You say, all right, I want to get a house built, you know, the way I want it. That's what I want to do as well. I want to like have a block of land and build the house exactly the way I want it. I don't want someone else's house. I want to build it the exact same way I want it. So by doing that, what have I done? Let's see, I've employed an architect, obviously. I've got builders. The builders have got their apprentices. The hardware stores are now selling materials. Transport companies have got jobs to do. And everyone's getting paid and everyone's putting food on the table. None of them are involved with Bitcoin Ascension. By that one act, you've helped so many people have a better life. Just going to the grocery store, or if you're going on holiday, and you know how you always have to do it on the cheap, you know, got to pack the lunches for the beach because you can't go to the restaurants, or you can't buy ice creams for the kids because you just don't have that money. Because of you're in Bitcoin Ascension and you'll have that money. I know, I think Mandy said she wanted to go to Amsterdam. By doing that and having food at the restaurant, or buying that ice cream at that store, or getting or going to a hotel, you're helping all the economy run, okay? Usually we don't have the money to do that, but because you're part of Bitcoin Ascension, you can do that. Just getting a tradesman in where you tried to fix things yourself, but now you can afford a tradesman to come in and fix something in your house properly. You've now put food on his table because you've given him a job, and things like that. That's the ripple we're going to create. It's not just our dreams of like my pet sanctuary. I could talk about my pet sanctuary, as I do, but do you really know what that means? With my pet sanctuary, obviously I'm buying land and with a house on it and things like that. So, you know, helping a real estate agent and someone else sell land. But also I need things constructed, kennels, the cattery, corrals, a pool, a vet surgery, administration office. I need to employ vets. I need to employ certain workers. I'm going to have volunteers working. I need food for the animals, so I have to go to the pet places that sell the food. The manufacturers like Pow or whatever it is I use. I don't know if it's going to be Pow, but that's a good example. All that, plus the tradesmen I'll need, plus the people I need to help upkeep the place because I can't do it all myself. All because I started Bitcoin Ascension. I've now helped maybe 100 people or more, have a better life because of dropping that one pebble in. in my little pool, and we're all dropping pebbles in our own little ponds, and we're all causing ripples, and we're helping so many, many people. I just want you to really understand how amazing that is of what we're doing. You know, the things we weren't able to do before, we can do now, but it doesn't just affect us and make us happier. We are helping so many people indirectly. And I was thinking about it today, so I just wanted to share it with you today. Really think about what you're doing. Even if they're not part of Bitcoin Ascension is still helping them to have a better life, and they may never know it, but that's what it's doing. And it's probably a little deep, I know. Sorry, I get a little deep sometimes, but it's a fantastic feeling knowing that, you know, if I go to get a tattoo or something like that, you know, it's because, you know, I've got the money now where I didn't have the money before. I wanted to take up, you know, music lessons. I wanted to, you know, learn to drive, things like that. Things I wanted to do but never had the money to do, but now I can. So you cause that ripple effect, and everyone's affected by it. And you're making a happier life for a lot of other people, because when they have employment or when they sell something, you know, and they get their commissions for selling something in a store, you know, the rest of the their family benefits from it and everything like that. So it's all fantastic. You know, they make a lot of money. Their kids can have better schooling and better clothes and food on the table, and it's just fantastic to see. So yeah, I got real deep and introspective today about how much Bitcoin Ascension can actually help the world, and some of these people will never even know what it is. So so be proud of yourselves for coming in here and making a difference to the world, because you really, really are. All right, that's the end of my preach, but I just really thought it was important. Well, it's important to me anyway, so you have to cop it if I find something important. So I'm still fixing tweaks, and I'm still getting accounts over to the people at One. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere, like I said. The support thing's going up, the glitch thing's being sorted. We're fixing the emails. Thanks, Katie and Amber, for that. So the emails make more sense. And Chuck, of course. Talk to Chuck if you want to do a live testimonial, and he'll make a video out of it and things like that. And I think that's about it for today. And Instagram. Make sure everyone goes to Instagram, please, please, please. And I know Terry's out right now. I think she'll be home soon if she's not home already, and she'll be throwing up posts on there. So make it part of your juicing run, going on to Instagram and things like that. And I'll start putting some things up on my Instagram, because a lot of you are my friends on Instagram as well, I believe. So and let's really get out there on the social media. I'm going to be talking to a lot of leaders this week, recruiters and leaders of teams, and so is Tom. If you think Tom's been a bit quiet, he hasn't really. He's just been doing a lot of work in that background, getting in the people who are going to help Bitcoin Ascension grow as well. So it's just going to make our lives a lot easier too. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'll do another live tomorrow, obviously. Don't forget about the Valentine's Day promotion. I want to see lots and lots of comments on there. Because, as I said, if you're excited about it, I get more excited about it, and then I'll just start throwing away money again. And you don't really want me to throw away money, do you? No, of course you do. I know I would. One day I'm going to get one of you guys to run a competition so I can enter, because I'm missing out. I have fun giving away the stuff, but yeah, and I'll also be talking to Jamie about installing something for us that you're going to love. This is one of the big surprises I can't tell you about. And you'll see why when I introduce it, how important it is to keep it very, very secret right now. And so Jamie's going to be very, very busy. Poor bugger. Okay, that's it. I'll stop rambling on and repeating myself. Sorry. And I'll talk to you all later. And as always, I love you all. And let's really get out there and make a difference, because we are. And you should all be proud of yourselves. See you later. Bye-bye.